What's up everyone, ENEDZT here, and I got a gameplay for you of me on Kill Confirmed on Erosion. This is going to be an Overkill MOAB, as you can see in the title of whatever the video is. The reason I chose to do an Assault MOAB is because I've gotten really bored with the game, and I just kind of figured, like, a lot of people suggested this, and I was like, yeah, might as well go and try it. Now, I want to know, though, did I do it wrong or something? Because I don't see, why is everyone asking for an Assault MOAB? Not Assault, why is everyone asking for a Overkill MOAB? I don't understand what's the attraction of it, because it makes no sense to me. What's the point? What's so challenging about it? Because you have two primary weapons, so how is that making it harder to get, you know, a MOAB? I'm not too sure. The guns I'm using is the P90 with silencer and rapid fire, I believe, and my secondary is a PP90 with kick. No attachments because I don't have Overkill Pro yet. But I was just kind of wondering, like, what's the attraction of it? Am I doing it wrong? First of all, let's start it there. Am I doing it wrong? Because I'm using a PP90 and a P90. I'm not too sure what I was supposed to use. I did another game after this one where I used the P90 and the Scar L, and it was still just as easy. So I'm trying to figure out, like, am I doing it wrong, or am I just not seeing the appeal of it? Oh, sorry, I got my class wrong. It's a P90 with silencer and extended mags, not P90 with a silencer and rapid fire. So it's silencer extended mags. That's what it is. But if someone could tell me in the comments below, is there some sort of attraction I'm missing, or did I just do it wrong? Because I'm completely okay. If I did it wrong, I did it wrong. That's something that's, like, you know, whatever. I don't really care. I wouldn't be surprised if I did it wrong, because it's just me. I wouldn't be surprised if I did it wrong. So don't be afraid to, like, you know, hurt me or anything. But don't be afraid to tell me if I did it wrong. Just tell me, like, why I did it wrong, or what am I supposed to do with it? Because I feel like it's a lot easier to get a MOAB with Overkill, because you don't have to use other people's weapons. Normally, like, if when you go for a MOAB, you might have to pick up, like, a weapon or two, like, off the ground as a secondary, just in case as backup, because you don't want that, like, 44 Magnum. That's probably not going to get a kill, especially not a Desert Eagle. MP9, yes, that'll probably save you a couple times, but you know, you feel much safer when you have, like, whatever gun you're using alongside, like, an MP7 you picked up or a PP90 you picked up. You know, I normally go for the MP7 or PP90, like some sort of submachine gun whenever I something that actually, like, opposes what I'm actually using. When you guys go out weapon shopping for whatever gun, if you guys need one, I would definitely go with something that, like, it's the opposite of what you have currently. So if I'm using a submachine gun or a shotgun or something, I would go, if I'm using a submachine gun, I would go for an assault rifle. If I'm using an assault rifle, I'll go with a sub. I wouldn't really pick up another shotgun. I wouldn't really pick up a shotgun because they're so unreliable, in my opinion. Like, even if I have, like, some sort of, like, damage on it or anything, it's not worth it to me, because I feel like it still has a chance to get a hit marker. And when you get a hit marker with a shotgun, it just isn't, it's just not fun. So anyways, so that kind of took out a big chunk of the commentary. Let's choose another topic, because I feel like talking about something else. I was thinking on Twitter, the day of recording this, I was thinking about something. And it's a hypothetical question, kind of like a would you rather, I guess. Oh, actually, it is a would you rather. But in your guys' opinion, would you rather be an MLG Pro in whatever game you want, like some top tier MLG Pro, you know, like in, like, Optic, or I guess I don't know. I don't even know, like, all the MLG Pro things. Like, I only know of Optic because I'm such a fanboy. But would you rather be, like, a top tier MLG Pro, or would you rather have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? Now, the two differences between these two is that, you know, YouTube, it's more consistent with the pay, but as far as I know, like, an MLG Pro will get paid a lot more depending on how good you are. So what would you guys rather be? Sorry for asking, like, two questions in one video. I know I hate when I do that, but sometimes it's kind of necessary. But what would you guys rather be? In my opinion, I think I would rather be an MLG Pro than a YouTuber. I've been thinking about YouTube recently, and it's just like I hate the hate that goes with it. I really do hate the hate. Yeah, if that makes any sense to you guys. But I feel like just being an MLG Pro, it would be so much, not easier, because obviously you're playing against good people, and YouTubers don't play against good people. But it's like, I feel like it would be a lot, like, less stressful to me, just because I would be having fun, and I'd be playing competitively, and I'm a competitive person, and I enjoy a challenge more than something that isn't a challenge. And honestly, I would definitely have to go with being an MLG Pro, because you get to travel, you get paid, you know, you're still getting paid to play video games and stuff. in my opinion, your opinion matters a lot more when you are professional at the game. And we'll look at that panic knife. Your opinion matters a lot more in a game when you are a professional at it, not in like. And in my opinion, YouTubers don't have that much of an opinion in most games, actually, believe it or not. You know, I was reading on Twitter about how a bunch of like Optic players and stuff, and a bunch of like MLG players for Call of Duty at least, they were invited to go over to like the Treyarch studios, and they were invited to go and like give their input on stuff on Black Ops 2. And David Vonderhaar has openly asked people from like different like not YouTube, different like MLG people like what their opinions are on stuff. And yes, they have like talked to other people, like they have talked to YouTubers and stuff about what they want to see in games and stuff. But in my opinion, they haven't actually like taken most of their considerations like to heart or anything. I feel like they care for more of like the professional player standpoint of view and not the actual pub player point of view. That's Treyarch at least, because I've noticed Treyarch cares a lot more about MLG than Infinity Ward does. Infinity Ward literally cannot care less about MLG in my opinion. I've looked at how they not treat them, but I've looked at how Infinity Ward has like treated their problems, I guess, treated the MLG group's problems. All they wanted was a 1 and 30-second round time for Search and Destroy, and they would have an MLG like season. But no, Infinity Ward was like, nah, it's not that. We don't want that for some odd reason. I don't understand why Infinity Ward is like that, but I've noticed for some odd reason, like they're just so weird. So when it comes to Treyarch, at least MLG people have a lot more of an input on a game than actual YouTubers. Honestly, I don't think Infinity Ward cares about either. I can't think of a time when they actually took into consideration anything. The only thing would be like quick scoping, and even then, like they didn't ask about anything. But this isn't supposed to be like a Treyarch versus Infinity Ward sort of thing. This is supposed to be, I don't know, just kind of shoot the shit sort of commentary, whatever. Anyways, think about the questions that I asked, whatever they were. Would you rather be a MLG Pro or top tier MLG Pro? Keep that in mind. You're top tier, so you're pretty much the famous ones. Whatever you guys have heard, whether it's like Nadeshot, Scump, Moho, any of those, Assassin, any of them. Oh, actually, there's like 14 different Assassins in there. Whatever. But would you guys rather be top tier MLG Pro, or would you rather have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this MOAB. It was only one. I was actually really close to a second one, I think, but I don't know. I just got screwed over. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See ya.